Hi everyone! In today's class, we are going to practice or we are going to flow with a kettlebell. So if you have a kettlebell, choose a weight that you'll be able to manage. So this is actually a 4-kilo kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a water bottle, maybe fill it up with water, and then that can be your weight for class today. So enjoy! So we'll start in a tabletop position. Okay. From here, we'll bring our right forearm down, let your right palm face up, and then you'll interlace your left hand on top. So press your arm down on the mat. You'll reach your butt back, and then you'll start to twist towards the right side. Okay, so let's start with a few release work here first. Okay, so you can go ahead and then reach your butt back any amount, and then focus on the twist. You can choose to be steady here or maybe add small movements. So I prefer a bit of wiggling the hip side to side just to get a bit of that stretch, particularly in the back area. And then 2 more cycles of breath. Okay, as you anchor your right hand down, turning towards the left. 1 more cycle here. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. We'll slowly come up. Okay. You can reset in tabletop, and then we'll take that on the other side. Bring your left forearm down. Left palm faces up. As you interlace the right hand on top, start to twist, and then start to reach your butt back. Now turn any amount here, and then lengthen through the spine. Again, you can be steady, or if small movements can benefit you in your body at the moment, take that. As you lengthen the inhale, lengthen the exhale. Okay, focusing on the turn. 1 more cycle here. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. Okay, take your time, see how that feels in the first release work. And then from here, we're going to step our right foot forward. Okay, you can start off with your blocks, and then you'll straighten that right leg out. Okay. Maybe use the tallest height. Maybe before we start to fold forward, maybe take a few movements. You can bend the right knee, and then straighten the right leg out. Okay, so see how that feels for you. And then when you're ready, we'll settle the hips on top of the left knee. You can flex the right foot. As you exhale, you'll start to fold forward. Now, as you fold forward, take your time. Maybe lower down the block height. Maybe your hands are already down on the mat. Okay, but wherever you are, see if adding small movements again, maybe turning the leg in and out. How that feels for your hamstrings. Maybe hold steady as you try to stick the butt out, and then maybe fold forward. Maybe even shimmy the hips side to side. Staying here for another cycle. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. Okay, we'll just bring that right knee back. Okay, you can prop the blocks up again, and then we'll step the left foot forward. And then you'll go ahead and then move, maybe bend as you lunge forward a bit, straighten that left leg out. Okay, just easy movement. See how your hips feel, how your legs feel here. And then we'll settle again the hips on top of the right leg or right knee as you flex at the left foot. Okay, so take your time again as you fold over the left leg. Adjust the block height, or maybe hands are already down on the mat, up to you. Okay. And then either hold steady here. Again, adding that small movement, turning the leg in and out. Or maybe holding that leg steady, trying to stick the butt back. As you fold forward a bit more, or maybe add that shimmy at the hips. And then notice the breath. 1 more cycle here. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. We'll bring that left knee back, okay? Bring your blocks off to the sides. We'll come back to a tabletop. And then from here, we'll do a few rounds of cat and cow. As you inhale, we'll stick the butt up. As the chest reaches forward, go ahead and then bring your right ear to the right shoulder. Okay. See how that feels for the left side of the neck? Exhale, you'll tuck the chin in. As you inhale, we'll look forward, and then this time bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Exhale as you round through the back. Inhale again as right ear moves towards the right shoulder. And then see how that feels. It might give you a good stretch at the side of the neck. This time left ear towards the left shoulder. And then we'll release, come back to tabletop. Okay, from here, we'll tuck our toes. We'll press up and then push back, downward facing dog. Okay, for this first down dog, any movement, bending the knees, wiggling the hips side to side. Or if you need a bit of release at the back of the legs, okay, press your right foot down. Okay, maybe clip, okay, the back of the heel using your left foot as you press that right heel down, and then see how that feels for you. One more breath. And then exhale, we'll release, we'll switch. If you're taking that option, press that left heel down, maybe assist using your right foot. Maybe the toes will clip the back of the heel, just to give you a little bit more. One more cycle here. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. Okay, from here, bend the knees slightly, look in between the hands. Okay, step the right foot forward, followed by the left. Inhale, come up halfway. Chest presses forward. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, we'll come all the way up. Hands lift. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, we'll lift the arms. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll bring the hands down. And then this time, we'll step back to a plank. Step the right foot back, followed by the left. And then just hold steady here. Okay. Notice how you feel in this first plank. Okay. And then know that in plank, we build our strength. Push away from the mat. Draw the belly button in as your thighs press up towards the ceiling. One more breath. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. And then taking your time here again. If movement is what you need in down dog, take that. Or just choosing to be still. One more breath in. From here, we'll look in between the hands. Maybe knees slightly bent. Step the left foot forward, followed by the right. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands back. Okay, adding on. Inhale, we'll reach the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, we'll bring the hands down. Maybe step the left foot back, followed by the right. Okay. And then this time, okay, maybe option one for the vinyasa, bring the knees down. Chest presses forward as you lower all the way down. Ground through the toes. Inhale, just lift the chest up for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Okay, we'll step the right foot forward. Lower down the left knee. Okay. And then from here, we'll already grab our kettlebell. So I have a 4-kilo kettlebell here. And then from here, we'll lift up, hold on to the kettlebell. And then you'll just bend the elbows and then hold it maybe close to your belly. Okay. And then you can bend as deep as you like in that lunge. Okay. Know that your upper body has to brace in conjunction with the core as you hold your kettlebell. Okay, breathe here. Okay, see how that feels. Now that there's more load, one more breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll lower down. Kettlebell off to the side. Okay. Step that right knee back. Okay. We'll do our flow with the knees down, reaching the chest forward, lower all the way down. Toes press back, squeezing the shoulder blades as you roll up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, left side, step the left foot forward. Let's lower down the right knee. Grabbing your kettlebell again. As you inhale, come up. Okay. So see how it feels with your kettlebell. Okay. It will feel that there's more load, so your front body has to brace. Okay. So imagine you're hugging your fingers underneath the armpit. Okay. Hold steady here. Maybe bend deeper into that left knee. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll release. Lower down the kettlebell. Slide that left knee back. Breathe in. As you exhale, reaching forward, lower all the way down. Toes point back. Inhale, roll the shoulders, squeeze the blades. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, 5 cycles of breath this time. Okay. Now pushing away from the mat as your butt reaches back. One more breath in. From here, looking in between the hands, knees bend, step one foot forward, followed by the other. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, ground the palms. Okay, step one foot back, followed by the other. Maybe this time through this flow, you keep the knees lifted. As you shift forward, bend any amount. Inhale, floating the thighs up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, we'll lift the right leg up. Okay, let's step it through in between the hands. We'll lower down the left knee again. Okay, we'll grab the kettlebell, press up. Okay, holding the kettlebell, bend any amount at that right knee. Inhale. Okay. This time, as you exhale, we'll start to turn towards the right side. Okay. And then notice how this load feels when you add a twist. Okay. Once you bend a little bit deeper, you'll feel the stretch at the front of the left thigh, but then focus on the turn. Okay, if you want a little bit more, keep the twist, but then start to hinge forward halfway. Okay. And then notice what activates here as you hold the kettlebell. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll slowly release. Release the twist. Bring it down. Stepping back as you inhale. Exhale. Continue to flow through. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, let's take that on the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up as I kick my plant. Step it through in between the hands as you lower down the right knee. Okay. Grabbing your kettlebell, press up. Okay. So as there's more load, your legs will have to anchor you down. Okay, keep the traction as you bend any amount at that left knee. Okay, inhale. And then exhale, we'll start to twist towards the left side. Okay, so notice when we're twisting without hooking the elbows, notice that it may feel like it's not a very big twist. Okay, breathe here. Turn any amount at the trunk. Okay. You can hold this shape, or if you want a little bit more, maybe start to hinge forward as you turn a little bit more towards the left. Hold steady here. As you hold your kettlebell, notice if your shoulders are starting to round, can you press them back? One more cycle here. As you exhale, we'll slowly release. Okay. Stepping back, inhale. As you exhale, continue to transition. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, 5 cycles of breath. Okay, so notice how that felt. especially when we hold on to the kettlebell. One more cycle here. Then looking in between the hands, okay, bending slightly as you step forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, let's plant the palms. Okay, step back to a plank. And then for this first round, let's bring the knees down. Okay, we'll do our flow from this modified vinyasa. We'll reach the chest forward and then lower all the way down. Let your toes point back. Inhale, float the chest up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll step the right foot forward. Let's lower down the left knee. And then from here, we'll grab our kettlebell. Okay? And then as you inhale, we'll lift the kettlebell up. Okay? So your back foot, either your toes are flat or you can tuck the toes. Wherever you feel balanced and grounded. And then we'll just hold on to your kettlebell. So whatever weight you're choosing, notice how this feels for you. So notice belly has to hug in a bit more. Maybe you'll squeeze at the armpits. Okay. Notice if your shoulders are wanting to round, press the shoulders back. Okay, keeping the chest nice and wide. One more breath here. Maybe bending deeper if you like. And then as you exhale, we'll bring the kettlebell down. Okay. Slide that right knee back. Breathe in. Exhale, we'll reach forward as you lower all the way down. Toes point back. Inhale, rolling the chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. And left side, stepping the left foot forward. Lower down the right knee. Okay, find the stance that's comfortable for you. As you grab your kettlebell, we'll lift up again. Okay. Now, if balance feels wobbly, you can always adjust. Bend any amount. Okay. As you just carry your kettlebell, hold steady here and breathe. Lunging forward. If that's what you need, you can always move your left foot forward. Okay, one more breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. It will bring that left knee back. Hold the zipper. As you exhale, chest reaches forward as you lower down. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades as you press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, 5 cycles of breath here. Okay, so just noticing how that felt as you carried the kettlebell in the lunge. Okay, one more breath in. From here, we'll look in between the hands, maybe bending slightly. Step one foot forward, followed by the other foot. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands back. Okay. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, we'll plant the palms, and then this time we'll step back to a plank. Okay? And then we'll try our transitions, keeping the knees lifted. As you exhale, chest reaches forward, bend any amount. Inhale, thighs will float up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, we'll lift the right leg up. Okay, let's step it through in between the hands as we lower the left knee down. Okay, so taking that same shape, okay, we'll stay in the low lunge, bend any amount as you hold your kettlebell. Okay, so notice what has to activate. Okay, front body, shoulders, upper back. Okay, belly, core will definitely turn on here. Inhale, and then as you exhale, you'll start to twist with the kettlebell towards your right side. Okay, and then notice when we're not hooking the elbow. Notice that the twist will feel very small. Okay, so turning at the trunk, maybe bending deeper. Staying here, or maybe if you want a little bit more, start to keep the twist but then hinge forward halfway. As you hinge forward halfway, see if you can turn a little bit more. Notice if the shoulders are creeping up towards the ears. Can you press the shoulder blades down? One more breath in. As you exhale, we'll release the twist. Lower down the kettlebell as you step back to a plank. Inhale. Exhale, continue to transition. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. The left side, inhale, we'll lift the left leg up as I kick my plant. Step it through in between the hands as you lower down that right knee. We'll grab the kettlebell as you inhale, lift up. Okay, hold steady here again. Okay. Again, you can lunge forward any amount. Keep the zipper active. Press the armpits together. Inhale. And then as you exhale, we'll add that twist. Turn towards the left any amount. Okay, breathe here. And then notice as I twist, it's not really very big. It's not a huge movement at this point. Okay, hold steady here. You can keep the twist. Maybe bend deeper if you like, or maybe for some, you'll hinge forward halfway. Now, adding that effort, maybe you can turn a little bit more. Okay, hold steady here as you hold your kettlebell. Know that there's more load at the left leg, so see if you can press your right leg down on the mat. One more breath. As you exhale, we'll release the twist. Kettlebell down. Stepping back to a plank. Inhale. As you exhale, continue to flow through. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, 5 cycles of breath. Pushing away from the mat. Okay, if hamstrings are still uncooperative at this point, know that you can bend the knees any amount. Always coming back to the breath. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll look in between the hands, stepping forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands back. Okay, next round, inhale, we'll lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. As you exhale, we'll press the palms down. Okay, stepping back to a plank. Know that you can always skip this transition. Okay, you can hold steady in plank. And then when you're ready, downward facing dog. Inhale, we'll lift the right leg up. Step it through in between the hands. Okay, this time we'll take it from high lunge. Okay, so keep the traction at the legs. Imagine you're squeezing the thighs together. And then we'll hold on to the kettlebell. As you inhale, you'll come all the way up. Nice. So find a stable base. Okay, hold steady here. Breathe. Okay, and then this time, we'll start to hinge forward halfway. So definitely more load. Okay, you can keep the elbows bent as you hug that kettlebell in. Hold steady here, inhale. As you exhale, we'll start to twist towards the right side. Now, as you twist, notice the movement at the shoulders as you keep the kettlebell close to your body. One more breath in. As you exhale, release the twist. Hands down. Okay, stepping back to a plank. Again, you can skip the vinyasa, your choice, or if you're choosing to transition, be mindful of the breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, lift the left leg up. Step it through in between the hands. And then find that stable base. Keep the traction again. As you inhale, come all the way up. Okay, holding steady here. Nice. So hug those armpits in. Keep the kettlebell close to the body. As you exhale, we'll hinge forward halfway. So definitely more load at the left leg. Exhale, we'll turn towards the left side. Okay, notice the effort here. Oops. Notice the effort to balance. Notice the effort at the shoulders. Press them back. Hold steady here. One more cycle. And then as you exhale, we'll release the twist, kettlebell down, stepping back to a plank. Breathing in. As you exhale, you can continue to transition, or you can push straight back to downward facing dog. Breathing in and out of the nose. Coming back to your breath. You can pause. And then from here, looking in between the hands, knees bent, stepping forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands back. Okay, for this round, we'll do chair pose with the kettlebell. So you'll grab your kettlebell. Okay. And then from here, okay, we'll start to bend the knees and then reach the butt back. Okay. So still finding chair. Nice, hold steady here. Okay. And then you can keep the kettlebell again close to your body, option 1. Or option 2, okay, you can bring the kettlebell over the head. Okay. And then see if you can line up your elbows with the shoulders. Notice if elbows are wanting to wing out. Okay. Keep them on one line. And then draw the belly in. One more breath. As you exhale, just be careful of your kettlebell doesn't hit your face as you fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, palms down, stepping back to a plank. Again, your choice. You can skip the vinyasa or do any modified version that suits you. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Hold, step it through. As you ground that left heel, inhale, we'll reach the arms forward and up. Okay, so just feeling expansive in this warrior 1. Draw the belly in as your left hip tries to roll forward. One more breath. Exhale, bringing the hands down, stepping back. Again, continue to transition. Know you can do this with the knees down. Exhale, pressing back. Left side, lifting the left leg up. Okay, we'll step it through as you ground that right foot. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Again, finding that sense of lengthening towards the ceiling as your right hip this time rolls forward. One more cycle. As you exhale, we'll bring the palms down, stepping back. Modified version, maybe bring the knees down as you lower down the chest. Inhale, just float the chest away from the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, 5 cycles of breath. Maybe at this point, notice how warm your body is. Okay. Know that you can always regulate using your breath. Okay, breathing here. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll look in between the hands, knees bent as you step forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll bend the knees. Grab your kettlebell again. Okay, either just bring it close to your body, or maybe for some, you'll bring it over the head. Notice how this feels for you. And then from here, we'll stand all the way up. Bring the kettlebell in front. Okay. Still holding onto the kettlebell. Next round. Inhale, you will bend the knees. Either keep the kettlebell close to your body or reach it up and over the head. Okay. Hold steady here for another breath. And then as you exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. And then as you exhale, continue to transition. Maybe just pause in plank or maybe push straight back to downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, we'll lift the right leg up. We'll step it through in between the hands. Okay. This time we'll shorten the stance of the back foot. So hop that left foot forward. Okay, from here, okay, we'll grab the kettlebell, hold on. Okay. And then from here, you'll start to float that left leg up. Okay. Hold steady here. Okay. You can just use the kettlebell to ground, or maybe we'll start to lift the kettlebell up. Okay. Now, as you hold, can you keep your left hip rolling down? Hold steady here. And then maybe play around. Let the kettlebell hover, float up. So like a seesaw, let the kettlebell lower down, hover. Slowly come up. Last one. We'll let it hover as the left leg lifts up. And then as you exhale, land back down. Know that that is a lot of work to balance. Okay, stepping back. Continue to transition. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Let's take that on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Step it through in between the hands. Okay, from here, you'll hop that back foot forward again. Okay. Maybe wipe away the sweat. Okay. Grab your kettlebell. And then you can use that to balance so that you still have 2 points of contact on the floor as you float that right leg up. Okay, hold steady here. Know that you can stay in this variation of Warrior 3. Maybe reach the chest forward as you focus on rolling that right hip down. Okay, maybe for some, okay, you can bend slightly at the left knee as we start to float that kettlebell up. Know that it's a lot of work on the balancing leg or on the standing leg. Maybe as you inhale, you lower down the kettlebell, right leg kicks up. Slowly come up, like a seesaw. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Maybe we'll hold this time. Let it lower and hover. One more breath as you lower down. Stepping that right foot back. Okay, and then stepping back to a plank. Continue to flow through. Or maybe skip. And maybe push straight back to downward facing dog. 5 cycles of breath here. Okay, coming back to the breath. Lengthen the inhale. Lengthen the exhale. From here, we'll look in between the hands. Okay, this time, we'll step forward. Okay, and then we'll just sit down onto our mats. Now from here, we'll grab our kettlebell. Okay, make sure it's nearby. And then we'll find boat pose or Navasana. You'll hold onto the backs of your thighs. And then we'll start to float the shins above the mat. Hold steady here. Know that you can stay here or maybe grab your kettlebell. Okay, that was a bit too far for me. And then hold steady here. Nice. You'll feel the front body brace. Maybe you might feel the hips engage a little bit more. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. Okay, maybe catch your breath for a moment. And then we'll start to add on. Holding onto the kettlebell, bring the legs in front. Okay? Brace again the front body, hold the zipper. And then when you're ready, you can lean back. You have the option to keep the feet here, or maybe for some, you'll float the feet up. And then from here, we'll start to add a twist. Inhale. Exhale, you'll turn towards the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale towards the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Know you can lower down the feet. Turn towards the left. Just one more set. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. We'll slowly come back to center. We'll bring the knees in. And then we'll bring the kettlebell down. Okay. So notice how that felt for you. And then coming back to the breath. From here, we'll reach the arms back, interlace the fingers, and then just let the hands maybe move away from the bum. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathing in. One more cycle. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. Okay. From here, okay, we'll bring the legs in front and then you'll open out wide. So I'll just switch angle so you can see. So from here, we'll bring the legs out wide. And we'll start on the right side. You'll bend your right knee. Okay. And then find that effort of pressing that right knee down to the mat and then keeping your left leg active. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up. We'll turn towards the right knee, so there's a sense of a twist, and then you'll bend towards the left side. Okay. Bottom hand can hold on to any part of the left leg, and then just keep your right hand reaching up and over. Okay. So all of the work holding the kettlebell, well, let's just find that stretch at the sides of our waist. Holding steady here. Maybe you can add small movements if you like. As you hold the side bend, maybe roll down and then roll up, roll down and roll up. Or maybe your bottom hand can even hold onto your right thigh if that will give you more anchor. And then go ahead, maybe for some, your right hand will hold onto your left foot. Okay. But find that sense of reaching the chest up towards the ceiling. One more breath. And then as you exhale, we'll release. We'll come up. Then we'll switch sides. Okay, bring that right foot out to the side. Just move my kettlebell. As you bend that left knee. Find that sense again of your left side grounding, keeping your right leg active. Inhale. Exhale, you'll turn towards the left as we reach over onto the right side. Okay. So notice how this feels. Again, you can hold on any part of your right leg and then just reach up and over. Taking your time again as you bend. Letting the left hand maybe reach down for the right foot. Finding those small movements again, if that was good for you. Or maybe using your right hand to anchor the left thigh down. And then maybe reaching up and over. Maybe holding onto the toes or not. But find that sense of opening through the chest. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. We'll come up. And then from here, we'll lie down onto our mats. And then once we're lying down on our mats, go ahead, bend the knees. And then keep the feet hip-width apart. Let your toes point forward. We'll do bridge. Press the palms down. Maybe anchor the shoulders down. As you inhale, we'll start to lift those hips up towards the ceiling. So just finding that nice release from the lunges and when we did the balancing pose. Holding steady here. Or maybe for some, you'll interlace the fingers and then maybe shimmy the shoulders together. As you press your arms down, maybe chest lifts a little bit higher. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. Okay, take your time as you lower down. We'll bring the feet as wide as the mat. You'll bring the arms out to a T. Okay. And then from here, you'll just lower down the knees towards the left side. So take your time here again. You have the option to keep the knees in the shape or maybe bring the left foot on top of the right thigh. And then you'll get this nice stretch at the outer hip, maybe a bit at your lower back. And then just see how this feels. Breathing here. You can close your eyes if you like. As you hold steady in the twist. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll slowly release. Okay, we'll come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, we'll twist towards the right side this time. Again, you have the option to just keep the knees in this shape. Or maybe if you want a little bit more, press your right foot on top of your left thigh. And then hold steady here. As you close the eyes, soften what needs to soften in this twist. Just adding a little bit of effort as you press that left leg down. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll slowly release. We'll bring the knees back to center. Okay, just reset the hips, reset the spine. And then when you're ready, we'll hug the knees in towards the chest. You can draw circles, okay, any movement that feels good for you at this point. Make sure you go the opposite direction. Okay. And then when you're ready, come back to center. As you inhale, maybe we'll curl up into a ball. And then as you exhale, we'll lower down again. The head, the hands, and the legs. And then as you start to settle in the shape, you make yourself as comfortable as you like. If you have a towel, okay, maybe like this, you can even drape it over your eyes. Okay, that will help you relax a bit more. You can be as wide as you like on your mat. And then just being comfortable here. Maybe slowly breathing in through the nose. And then letting it all out through the mouth. You can take that again. Or maybe just slowly letting go. Letting everything be still. Being comfortable with the sensations inside. Being comfortable with the thoughts. As we try to find stillness in all of that and surrender in Shavasana. You can stay in your Shavasana for as long as you like. Whenever you're ready, you can start to find small movements at your fingers and at the toes. And then giving yourself any stretch that feels good for you. Maybe reaching the hands over the head. Just be mindful of the plants. And then when you're ready, you can hug the knees in towards the chest. And from here, you'll roll over to any side. Maybe staying here for a moment. And when you're ready, we'll roll up to seated. See if you can still keep your eyes closed. Okay. And then just finding a comfortable seat. Maybe let your hands rest on your knees. You just settle down again. Coming back to the breath. So you bring the palms together, bowing down the head. And thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me. And thank you for letting me guide you. Namaste. So I hope that was fun for you. Know that it was very challenging to balance and hold the shapes with the kettlebell, but I hope you felt the muscles needed to engage. So I would like to thank you for watching. This is Every Yoga by Jo and Daya, sharing everyday yoga for everybody.